saying live video ended.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go out of that. Calling me and messing up the. Okay, all right, we're back. Thank you for coming back in, people. I don't know what that was all about. Okay, let's get back to it. All right. So what's the most all right, great. They can hear us now. What's where were we?
I was talking about the designs and how I got like advice from
Mentors are so important.
Yes,
like that's like, and I feel like that's something that we do lack in our community.
Yeah, we do.
And I feel like that's something that we all have to do better on.
I agree.
You know, like just if you see somebody, a young person that's trying to do what you're doing. Bring them under your wing, like share that information because it's so important to like just hand that knowledge down. And we see it in other communities.
Yes, we do.
See it, you know, like that's why we definitely have to. Oh, look, he has the best customer service. Yes.
Okay.
All right, Aisha.
I got a couple of emails today, so
you gotta reply to those.
Yeah. I got a couple of delays. I apologize.
That's like really key. Like that's like right in line with being consistent.
Yes, that is
It's
true.
making sure that you take care of your customers.
Yes.
You know, like a lot of the time I'll sit on the phone, you know, and just, you know, chop it up. That might have been a customer calling right now, you know, like just showing them that you're there for them, you know, like you want them to be happy.
Exactly. I always try to offer like an incentive too if it was like an error on my part. Whether it's like a t-shirt, a hat, you know, a pen, I try to, you know, add something
just
to let them know that because
yeah.
things happen, but at the same time, you know, like you give them their word, you know, and they expecting it, you know. So if anything that's outside of my control, or if it's in my control and I made an error,
right?
You know,
exactly.
late or, you know what I'm saying? So I try to make up for that. I
had an issue where a customer had moved. He had ordered from us probably like 5 years ago, and he moved, and somehow in the system, you know, when we were printing out the label, we shipped it to his old address. And so, you know, I had to track it down, go through that whole thing. We did retrieve it, but I told him, I said, you know what, I messed up. You know, I shipped it to the wrong address, and he appreciated that. And because guess what? We all make mistakes. Mistakes be made.
Exactly. And I'm sorry.
If there's one thing you're going to do in life, it's make a mistake.
That's true. That is true.
But, you know, just own up to it and, you know, make sure you fix it. And that's all we can ask.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree.
So, okay. So what is the most important thing that you realized about yourself when you became an entrepreneur?
The most important thing that I realized?
Yeah, or just like something that's really...
I would say the transitioning from the 9-to-5 mentality into working for yourself mentality, right?
So,
So with that, right, when you punch your clock, you have a to-do list, right? You have to get all the objectives, you know, complete. So, in order to get paid. Now, when you transition into working for yourself, right? So let me just go back to the 9-to-5, right? So again, it's a routine, right? So you know you got to wake up, set your alarm. Everything is, you know, consistently routine, right? So now working for yourself, you have to carry on those same habits and traditions. Now, for me personally, right? Because I used to work like 2 full-time jobs, right? Like before the pandemic and everything, I was working at iPick movie theater, right?
Right.
From 4 a.m. to 11 a.m., right? And then I'll leave and go straight to my union job from 12 to 8:30. Now the good thing is that they were 7 minutes apart. They was both on South Street. I skateboard, so it was like a 5-minute skateboard ride. You know what I mean? But damn, where I was going with that?
No.
What were we saying before that?
What's the most important?
Oh, yeah. So the transitioning, right?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So I was working those 2 jobs and everything like that. And I was seeing how I was, waking up, and I was doing everything possible to make sure I made those 2 jobs, right? Killing myself. Now, when I transitioned to working for myself, which I left that union job back last year in June, it was like, it wasn't that same fire, and I used to get disappointed, and I still do at times, because it's not the same fire. It's not that checklist. I have to create my own checklist. You have to
create it yourself.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now it's like, you have to do for yourself. I'm not depending on the manager, to have my job planned out. You know what I mean? I have to do that myself. So that's the hardest thing. And again, for everyone, and this is just me being honest, I'm not as active, you know what I mean? I'm not as motivated, there is some slackness, there is some laziness, you know what I mean? There is some procrastination, right? So I have to make sure that it's not consistently, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
to
where we all have our days.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's the hardest part. It's just the transitioning of the mindset.
Yeah, that's so how do you stay motivated? Like, do you have like some things that you
rituals
do? Yeah.
Right now, it's like I'm getting more into like yoga and spirituality, and like just like health in general. That's been helping, and then also like still creating and helping people as well.
Right.
I do like a lot of consultation, for free. Either people that's coming up in the game, people that may need a resource, a link, or something like that. So I'm always offering services, and I look forward to that. Quick story. I did like a 25 to 30 pro bono logo campaign. Maybe like 4 to like 5 years ago. So it was basically, for me, it was like a practice, like for my creativity. But I knew like the importance, because when I started looking for my identity, my logo, my finances wasn't too good, so I had to push it back. So I just didn't want another business owner to experience that. So I was like, you know what? I do design logo work. Let me just create. So I put it out there, and I had about like 5 out of the 30 that went active and live with it.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
I charge now.
I
charge today.
He's like, that was good. That was done with that. So, what do you feel like? Cause I noticed like with my children, like they're the same people that they were when they were born. Like you see, like they get older, but you can sort of see certain things. It just makes sense. Like, okay, I remember when you were little, you used to do X, Y, and Z. Do you feel like fashion designers are born or like that way, or they just like they evolve into being, designers?
Great. I would say first, we're all created with gifts. You know what I mean? And now that we're speaking on fashion designers, so these fashion designers are born with these gifts, right? And throughout their journey of their creative journey, that's when it's made, it's made and it's revealed what it is that they have to do.
Right.
So I would say that it's born. I would say the fashion.
They're born, right? Yeah.
Especially you talking about a fashion designer, you know what I mean? That breathes.
Like
they,
it's just always,
I would say it's born, because like again, we all born with that gift, but it depends on the environment, you know what I mean, and surroundings that inspire them to bring it out, you know what I mean. But even with that, without that environment, they'll still create with no environment,
right?
You know what I mean? Or create their own environment. So I would say born.
Just L has a Just La L. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Oh, Natalie. She has a great question. How do you stay motivated when the work is slow in the beginning? Like when that register just ain't cha-chinging.
I take a nap. Because I don't want to think about it.
Just lay down,
Right? And I try to manifest making money in my dreams. Making money in my dreams. I take a nap, Natalie, and that's a fact. And then I wake up, and then I try to figure out a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's crazy because there's always those slumps.
Yeah, it is.
Like there's always gonna be a moment. Like it'll be pumping, jumping, and then it'll just like hit, and you'll be like, wait, is my site broke?
Exactly.
Do I need to get more stuff? Like, what's going wrong? Do I need better pay? And you're running around doing all of this stuff when, sometimes it is just your mindset. You just have to like sit back, recalibrate, and like will some people to you.
Exactly.
But I think like one thing that's like really most important is just like taking the time to celebrate your little victories along the way.
Gratitude,
just
we don't do that too often.
We don't do it.
We don't do that too often.
It took me a long time to really think about the fact that I've been doing this full time for 23 years.
Wow.
I quit my job as an engineer, thank you, in 1998, December of 1998. No, December of 1999, because I moved home December of 1999. I quit my job, and I've been doing this full time ever since. But it didn't feel like an accomplishment for me because I there was still so much more I wanted to do. So much more I wanted. Even if I got awards and I got shouted out here and there and sales are tripling and whatever's going on, I still feel like, but it's not. It's like those goals. You set a goal and then you reach the goal and then it's like, okay, well, I set another goal, and you never really take that time to say, damn, I did this, so I think
celebrate, Natalie,
celebrate, even if sales are slow, just sit down, think about, well, last week, yesterday, and project that into where you're going. I think that's
a great answer. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so take us through like your design process. Do you have a muse? Like, what's your process like?
Now, I can like either hear something, see a clip of something, and then like my mind will just start going.
Yeah.
So it's really like I don't have like a target muse, but unless I'm like working like an old school piece, so now I'm going to reference anything nostalgic, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for the most part, I'll get like a concept, and then with me, I don't freestyle draw. I can't freestyle draw, it's crazy. But I use a lot of references, so now I'm just gathering references and things like that, place them, and then just start,
and then create some mold, something out of all of these pieces that you bring together.
Just infuse.
Yeah. That's dope. Okay, so I think that it's time for us to go through the pieces, and then we have to think of a question to ask the people to win the pieces.
Okay.
So we're gonna start out with the old school, which I love.
Yeah, it's fire.
And I remember when you were developing this, and it went through like a few different phases.
Yes. And I even sent you like a screenshot. What do you think about that?
Yeah. It went through a few different phases, but I think this is definitely the one.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It just gives more of a description of the actual Kango hat. The first one was like more spaceship looky.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot of explaining for me to do.
Right.
Let me just,
this is dope.
Efficient.
Like, I love this.
Yeah.
I love it.
So it's like the Kango and Adidas like infused together. I think that's a fire design. And then again, like the graffiti is just nostalgic, back to the culture.
Right.
Old school.
And I love how you were talking about it before, creating pieces to match certain sneakers and stuff.
Yes.
But I love how this is universal. It's
anything.
all of these colors, and it shows how colors just they mesh. And you make up your own design. So this is the old school hoodie, and you can find it here at Hip Hop Closet. You can come pick it up. You can purchase it online.
Absolutely.
Also, you selling it on Bklyn Kulture. Is your IG.
Yes.
Bklyn Kulture, you could check them out there,
Yes.
And it'll link to the website and everything.
Absolutely.
So that's this piece that I love. And it also, do you have it in t-shirts?
That's the vinyl.
Oh, so this is the vinyl one. Okay.
Vinyl
So this is one of the pieces that's going to be a prize. So I hope y'all were listening and taking notes. And I'm sorry, little Bridget, you can't win anything else. I know you quick on the draw, but Bridget, no. This one, this one you were saying is a really popular one,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Back to the culture.
Yeah.
So what does this mean for you?
All right, so back to the culture again. I'm from the 90s era, you know. There was a lot of richness, you know, during that time, you know, whether, you know, fashion, food, sports, entertainment, you know, and then as the years went by, like I said, you know, a lot of things changed, you know.
Yeah.
And again, the Bklyn culture is, you wear Bklyn culture, it should remind you that back in 93, summer night, you playing spades, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just want, when you wear it, to take you back to that good feeling time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And what's this? I love this patch that you have on here.
All right, so you know they dropped the cool gray Jordan. So you know I listen to everybody. You know,
right.
And
like,
you
did do
I
some
do
link
something
ups.
for the
You did
yeah.
some.
So this is the Back to the Culture patent
that.
leather cool gray design. Yeah. So I have that for the cool
really
gray
cool.
and then for the breed ones. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Speaking of sneaker matchups.
Yes.
That's your stuff. You could, like I said, you can find it on hiphopcloset.com. You can make an appointment, come into the showroom, pick it up, check out Deshaun's page, BK Culture.
Bklyn Kulture LLC.
Bklyn Culture LLC.
Yes.
So this piece, this is a sneaker matchup. So we do custom work. We make our coats are made in Brooklyn, and so you know you could do whatever color scheme you want to match your kicks. So this is something new that's coming out for the spring line. We're going to be dropping the spring line in the next couple of weeks.
Sweet.
But we still got the sheepskins. So we just, this is the new one. This is the trucker style made with, we call this the crispy skin. And so we do the trucker style in a bunch of different colors, and this is the latest one that we
The buttons are fire too.
Yeah. It's all about the details.
Yes, it is.
Like, you know, a lot of time, like you said, with consistency and paying attention, you have to pay attention to the details. And the last piece that I'm gonna show off is, so this is like digital printing on the sheepskin. So we could do like a bunch of different prints and patterns. We just started playing with it this year.
Okay.
So we had the red and black lumberjack, because you know Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
And then we have this one. This is the digi camo. So you know, next year we're gonna think about some new
Does it only come in that color?
Yes. Right now it's just this color, but we're gonna flip it and change it up. And coming soon. We have the varsity jacket that we're collaborating on, made in Brooklyn.
Yes.
That's
Brooklyn's
gonna be I mean, and I pulled together a bunch of different designers and local craft men and women to put this together. So I have KIC NYC. She'll be on next week, and she's going to be doing the embroidery work. Deshaun did the design for the Heart of Brooklyn.
Yes.
And then my guy in Brooklyn, he's actually going to bring it all together, stitch it all together. So that's going to be fire. I'm sad I didn't have it for now, but you know.
Just the idea. We planted that seed. That seed.
Was there another question here? No. Okay. So let's see. What we gonna give away? Oh wait, I didn't show y'all these. Okay. So these are the gifts that I'm giving away. The prizes.
Nice.
I hope you can see them. These are the you wanna get them? These are the Zodiac name chains. And these were like the most popular item that was selling when I would do like vending out. And so we have every sign. It's the old school Zodiac sign. So that will be a prize. Just DM me once you win, DM me your sign and I'll have that sent out to you. And then we have all of these. Yep, there they go. But we have to think of a question.
Okay.
I think I have one. I have one. Okay. So for the person that can answer this question, they will get the T-shirt, the old school T-shirt. So Earlier we were talking about the Heart of Brooklyn design,
Yes.
our favorite, your
Yes.
favorite, the
Yes.
one that was your first one,
That's my
right?
first
That was your
design.
first one.
My baby.
Yeah, their baby. And that one, it represents BK. It's Heart of Brooklyn, and it has all of the Brooklyn landmarks in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked you what was going to be the next borough that was getting their heart and getting their shirt. So what's the next borough that Deshaun is going to represent with the Heart of the Borough series? First person to tell me will get the old school t-shirt. Queens! Oh, Natalie! She was quick on the short.
She didn't take no nap.
She was paying attention. I love it. I love it when somebody pays attention. Okay, Natalie, this is yours. I'll put it to the side for you.
That's what's up.
I love it when people pay attention.
Dope.
Okay, let's see. Okay. This is for somebody that tuned in early. I don't know if anybody's still here, but this will be impressive. For the people that tuned in early, we're gonna give the Back to the Culture.
Nice.
Well, no. Wait. Before I do that, hold on. We have all of these dope pins on the website, right? And Cassie is gonna show them to you. These are just a few of the pins, but when you win, I'm gonna give you the pin and the necklace, because this is a special question. If you know the answer to this, you're gonna get the pin and the necklace, and you can go on the site and pick whatever pin you want. Now here's the question, right? What did Deshaun do before he started his clothing line? What was he doing? Like either, you could say either one thing or two things. What was he doing before he started his clothing line? Let's see if we have anybody from the beginning of the live before we got cut off. That was like early.
We had like a good
Worked in a movie theater? No. Thank you, Adrian, for trying, but no, that wasn't it. Let's see. If nobody else answers, then I'll switch the question, because that was like very, very early, and I feel like there was only like a couple of people on at that time. No teacher, retail, no Natalie. No, it was like early, like it was like within the first like couple of minutes of the live. I'm not a good listener. Okay, all right, so I'll switch the question up. No, he wasn't a teacher. No. Artist? I mean, close. That's close, but that's close, but it was a very specific thing that he did. It was really specific. But okay, all right, so we'll move on from that question. What's another good one? What do you think? What, they're still answering painter? Y'all just throwing anything out now. No. Okay, tell me what Deshaun's IG is. What is the IG? Oh, wait, we got it. No, that's too easy. No, I'll take it back. That's too easy. I'll take it back. Sketch artist. No, I'm just going to give it to y'all. He was a makeup artist and a masseuse. Yes, that's what he did. See, I almost can't remember so many things.
You have me all nervous. I'm reading every question like, okay.
All right, wait. Let's do this.
Maybe what fabric he's gonna do next.
Oh, okay. Name one of the trends that Deshaun loves, or a fabric that he is going to use work with for the fall.
Yes.
Oh, look, Saucy is saying now. That's right. She forgot. Yeah, see? Yep. That was like from early. You was here too. So let me repeat the question. Name a fabric or a design that Deshaun is going to put out for his fall line, for his fall collection coming up. Let's see. Vinyl. Adrian. No. Let's see. Anybody? Are these questions too hard?
Oh, you remember did get cut off though.
It got cut off, right? Maybe they didn't hear when we were talking. Leather, nope, that's not it either. No leather. All right, I guess we're gonna have to give them the answer to this. It was corduroy. Describe it again, because you said it. Corduroy.
Yeah,
He's gonna do the corduroy.
Yeah.
Okay. I got here late.
Yeah.
All right. Fur, no.
Kente.
Y'all just saying anything. Y'all just saying anything. All right, I'll give y'all an easy one.
Maybe what you guys are gonna collab on, since everybody.
Oh, that was just recent. Okay, what are we gonna collab on coming up in the near future? Like we just literally just said we were gonna do a collaboration. What item is it that we're gonna collaborate on? Let's see. The varsity coming out. Oh, okay. All right. Dan got it. Okay.
Congratulations, Dan.
So congratulations to Dan. I'm gonna do this one.
Back
to the Culture T-shirt. You got the Back to the Culture. Oh, look, everybody knows the varsity answer now. Back to the Culture T-shirt. And then who was the runner-up? Who was the second person? Dan.
Miss Kells.
Okay. Huh? Who?
Miss Kells.
On yours it says Miss Kells. On mine it says Aisha.
It says Aisha was third here.
Oh, okay. All right. So then this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a split again. Oh wait, no. We have a new rule, Miss Kells, that if you won last live, you can't win again. So
sorry.
The gift is going to go to Aisha for varsity. So Aisha, DM me and tell me which necklace you want. Well, I already know you're an Aquarius.
Congratulations.
Yes. Aisha is a very good support. I know she's like a great supporter and just like she's dope. All my friends are dope. Miss Kells is dope too. Keena. Oh yeah, everybody on here. Yes, because I see Tia's on here. Mint is on here. Adrian's on here. These are my girls. These are my people. Angelique Diggs. Yes. Love y'all. And so Aisha, I'm gonna do the Aquarius chain for you. And then just tell me whichever pin you want.
Nice.
So, okay, so we're wrapping up. Thank you so much for coming
on.
See, this was great,
right?
Bad.
I was like, just overthinking and everything. Yeah.
Listen, it's tough because when I for literally all year, I was like going back and forth saying, I have to do these lives. I have to do lives. I have to like, sort of like introduce who I am and what the brand
stands for.
Yeah. Because, I mean, for so many years, honestly, I hid behind the brand. Didn't want, it wasn't cool to be a black-owned business. It was, nobody cared who was behind until recently. Yeah. And so, I guess it was like maybe the birth of social media. Because even before, like, the pandemic and when, buying black became like a trend that I really, really, really hope stays, not only because I'm a black business, but just because, let's support each other. Yeah. Like, that's just what we need to do. But, I don't know what I was saying.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
So currently right now, I'm featured at Hip Hop Closet, where you can get some merch. Also, The Spot NYC, that's located in Albee Square Mall. Also, Grand Rue Market, that's on Flatbush. And then the next location. Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Look, you're projecting another one.
Yeah. It's a few. I got like Palette BK. There's Vinny Styles, Brooklyn Factory. It's quite a few. I'm just gonna have like 10 stores, just locked down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that's the goal.
That's good. Yeah, because I mean, spread it around. It's fine.
Yes.
So I was saying, we didn't shout out this one.
The
Brooklyn
layout.
The Brooklyn layout. So the Brooklyn layout, yes, I'm adding this to the site tomorrow. This is a dope one. I just love like the different textures on it.
So pretty much you see I have the Brooklyn Bridge. I just turned it to the side to create that B. The R represents the MTA. You have the first O that represents Coney Island. The second O would be Barclays. That K is the street sign Flatbush and Atlantic. We got the train that represents the MTA. Then you have the tree right here. You got the Y. That's Prospect Park, and then the BQE. Right there with the projects on the side.
I love it. This is dope.
Yeah,
this is dope. I love it. So so I was just saying, like, I was real nervous about doing the lives and everything, but
I remember you telling
I was gonna do
like
it.
that.
And then one time I decided to do the Black Friday lives. I did like all day lives. I had like 3 throughout the day, and after that it was kind of like, okay, I could do this. I could do this. It's not terrible. It's not bad. And
can I just share one thing?
What?
Like, you inspired me too, because
really?
I've also like been behind the scenes. I never did like interviews and things like that. But like you telling me that, coming out of your comfort zone, me seeing you come out and seeing the lives, you know, so you did inspire me. So I'm actually gonna be doing more. You know what I mean?
That's what's
engaging.
Yes.
I'm just telling my story because people really don't know the story, and I can't just think that they're gonna just buy fire, design. Like, it doesn't work like that today.
It doesn't. It doesn't work like that.
They connect with you more. You know what I mean? And that's more important. So that's what I'm gearing up for now. Also get like a YouTube channel.
Oh, Aisha has that one. Oh, you're gonna do it? Yeah. We've been
YouTube.
doing YouTube since the beginning, like doing like YouTube stuff for like a long time. Yeah, YouTube is great.
Just tapping into all those, social networks, those platforms. It's definitely important.
The most important thing also is like nothing happens in your comfort zone. Yeah. Like once you get comfortable, that's when it's gonna die. Like you have to like push the envelope and feel uncomfortable.
I agree.
While you're jumping out the window and figuring out how not to die.
Exactly.
But anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations to Dan, to Aisha, to all of the winners. I love it. Wait, somebody else won too. Oh, Natalie, Dan, and Aisha. Yes. So shout out to y'all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for winning. Thanks for supporting. And remember, I am here all month long, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock. Next Tuesday, I have a special edition. It will be on location, not this location, but we will be at the restaurant Grand Champs with Sabrina. Yes. So that's our date night edition because it's going to be Valentine's week. Valentine's Day is on a Monday. So we got to just, whenever you want to celebrate. So I'm going to sit down with her and we're going to talk, restaurant business and, how that goes. Sweet. And then I'll have some more, I have people for the rest of the month. Yeah. So I'm like halfway through almost. I'm proud of myself. I committed to this. And thank you for joining me. Yes.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Yes. All right. And peace. Have a good night, everybody.